Hey folks, I am super excited to introduce to you a new feature of the Replicated platform. It's called the Enterprise Portal. The Enterprise Portal serves as a little bit of a glue between you and your customers. It's a branded experience that allows them to do things like get installation instructions, see if their current versions and instances are up to date with your software, upload support bundles to you, understand the details of their license. So a whole lot of things that you want to be able to have like really good shared information with them. This is going to help out with. So let's take a look real quick. I've got a customer here named Giglo. I am going to invite a user from Giglo to the Enterprise Portal. I'm going to type that in there. I'm just going to use my own email address. I send the invitation, and then it's going to come over in my email. So I'm going to look over on my other screen here where my email client is, and I'm going to copy the link out of that invitation email. And now I'm going to switch to the perspective of your customer, right? They've been invited, they've clicked the link. That link has opened a new tab in their browser with this URL. They accept the invite, and now they land at the dashboard. They see sort of an overview of what's going on. They see the information about their license, how many of their team members have access, what types of install mechanisms they can use, whether they've uploaded any support bundles already. This was not a brand new customer, so it's one that has already provided a support bundle. They can click into any of these and see more information, right? I've got the instance that I'm running right here that I haven't happened to give a nickname is out of date by one version. That's super useful for your customer. They know they need to upgrade it. If I see that and I want to know, should I upgrade it, I can come over here to release history and I can see, okay, well, it's a new embedded cluster version. Hey, if that's an embedded cluster, install, super important to probably update that. I can see details of my license. I can upload new support bundles. Not only can I upload them, I can see the ones I've already uploaded, take a look at them again if I need to, and it gives me instructions on how to collect a new one. So that can be super useful. If a new team member is jumping in here and they're the one that needs to provide the support bundle to your team. Another area that's really going to be helpful for them is the installation guides here. So this is sort of an interactive installation guide based on how they're going to install your software, right? They can install with the embedded cluster, right? We call this the Linux installation method because for them, we don't want them thinking about Kubernetes, right? They're doing an install onto Linux servers, one or more sort of in a clustered environment, or a Helm install, which is obviously going to be a much more native Kubernetes experience. And then we walk them through a few questions about their installation so that we can give them the right instructions. If they were doing a Helm install and it's air-gapped, we also need to know, kind of from a perspective of the registry inside that air-gap, right? Can their workstation access it? Can their workstation access the internet? Because we want to give them the right instructions around everything they need to do to get that install correct. Same thing with the embedded cluster install. They can walk through, they can nickname their instance. They can say that it's, in this case, air-gapped and single node, and it's running Ubuntu, and it's Ubuntu 22.04, and it's going to give them the install instructions. They can pick which version to get the install instructions for. So let's take a scenario of a large enterprise that has a process of like bringing something through a QA environment and a UAT environment and a staging environment, and then over to production. Well, they want to make sure that they get the instructions for the version that they're already running, right? And you can see the URL changed there. Whenever we specify the version, it's going to specify which version it is. They want to make sure that the one that they already tested is the one they go to production with. So they're going to be able to get the right instructions. If you didn't select anything here, it's just going to get the latest version of your software because that's probably the smart default, right? You want them to get the latest version to start with. They go through this process, reminds them a little bit more of what's going to be happening, and then when they're done, brings them back over here to the instructions again. Let's say they had a problem. They can come over here and upload a support bundle. That support bundle is going to show up down here as having been uploaded. And then even better, you pop over to the vendor portal, you're going to see that support bundle as well, right? So it gives that link of them being able to upload the support bundle that sometimes, right, they're doing embedded cluster and it's online, they can do directly to the replicated platform. But in other scenarios, they did a Helm install, it's air-gapped, etc., they're not going to be able to do that directly. So this gives them another way to make sure that you get the support bundle in a place that you can associate it with them, you can find it, you can understand it, and you can help them out and solve their problems. There's going to be a lot more coming to the enterprise portal over time. This is an early version of it right now that I just was super excited and had to get out there and show to you. But we are going beta with this in about a month, and then we're going to continue to evolve it over time based on your feedback and the experiences that you have with it. Super excited to see where this goes. Thanks for your time.